Welcome back to the DFS Special.
I'm your host,
Your DFS Jerusalem, coming to you live from the
Listen, you got 150 entries and then you're a shark and I don't fuck with you. So
There's too much good shit on here. This is the often imitated, never duplicated. I'm here with my lovely co-host. Thank y'all. Stay safe. Enjoy. I may have been calling in to work. You're going to be in the running for the Snowflake of the Year. Get your shit together with your snowflake. I'm here at the crib, man, and I'm just finishing up. Stop. Throw them bitches in the main. I'm telling you. You're going to see the results, bro. You're going to see it. Just this is what's really going to help you out. If you know how I feel about the home dogs, there's a lot of fight in the home dogs, and I really think a lot of shit to go over tonight. Who that scored all them points over there? Player of the night.
get them in your lineups, get them in there, and let's go get this money.
Thursday, let's go, and remember, in the sweatshop, we always keep it 300.
Yo, what's up? What's happening? This is the big homie, your DFS Jerusalem, man. You can follow me, of course, on Twitter, as you see here, at DFS Jerusalem, bro. We are getting so close to opening day. We are getting so close to opening day, and I'm so excited about baseball. I mean, basketball is still in full swing. We are still getting to the money, making it happen, but we are so close to opening day, and I cannot wait. So we did have some MLB games. We will begin chopping those up fairly soon. We will definitely begin to chop those up fairly soon. But this is just, I am just so excited about this time of year, because not only is NBA in full swing, but we've got MLB right around the corner. It is coming up, and I cannot wait to set it off, okay? So we're going to be rocking out with our regularly March 29th is here, okay? And let's a month. We're a month away. March 29th is when opening day we be getting it in, okay? So a lot to talk about, man. There's a few things that have been kind of burning me up. You know what's going on in the MLB. NCAA with the college kids getting paid, which I think is fucking stupid the way it's all going down. They should pay the kids. The kids should not fucking work for free. Nobody should be a slave. I mean, the funny thing about this to me is you look at it for what it is. If you get recruited by a university because you're a math guy, or you're English guy or whatever, and you want to use that same talent that got you recruited and got you a scholarship to a college, if you want to use that same talent to earn you money while you're in school, there's no problem. Like if you want to, go around and tutor somebody on the side in math, and you're a math major, you can make some money. If you want to write a book and you're an English major on scholarship in a school, you can write a book and sell it and make some money. But if you're a kid who's only your talent, what got you to school is your athletic ability, you can't go to the mall and sign fucking autographs and get some money. That's bullshit. It's bullshit. They don't pay the players, and not only do they not play the players, they don't allow the players to go out on their own and make money themselves based off the talent that got them into scholarship, a free ride. And that's whack. That's whack. Like if I had a kid, bro, well, I do have a kid. My son. Yo, funny, let me tell y'all some shit. I went down to Charleston today to go see my boy, man. You've seen him a lot of times. Tyler Jordan. Maurice Simmons, my guy. The kid is taller than me now. And that's not saying much because I'm 5'8", but goddamn, bro. Like, he's taller than me now. He's bigger than me. My son is legit bigger than me right now. And he won't stop growing, man. He's like a little weed. He's growing like a little weed. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to the homie, man. Shout out to my boy, man. Love you. And we went down there to see him earlier today. Went down to Savannah's Candy Kitchen in Charleston and got this delectable candy apple. It's a sour apple joint. It's really, really great. So yeah, man. Pay the kids or let them go make their own money. Right now, if somebody came to me and said, yo, your son, I want him, Coach K was like, yo, I want your son to play for me at Duke. The first thing I'm thinking is, okay, how much money are you going to give us? That's my first thought. And I don't give a fuck. That's my first thought. That is my very first thought. Oh, you want my son to play for you? Okay, how much money are you going to give me? Don't even talk to the kid. No, he's good. He's good. How much money are you going to give dad? I'm like Cam Newton's dad. You know what I mean? Or we're going overseas. I'm on some LeVar Ball shit. Okay, let's go overseas. And I'm going to get my son to play against grown men, beat the crap out of them in Lithuania or France or some shit. Paris, my son's going to play ball over there a year after high school. Then I'll come back and we'll talk about going to the NBA. Like, you're not playing for free. Think about how long you have to make money off of an athletically inclined talent. You don't have very long. It's not like I'm getting paid to use my mind where I'll have my same mind forever. Like, I'm going to be smart as fuck as long as I live. How I'm only going to be able to jump 46 inches off of the ground for about 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Coming out of high school for about 6 years, I'll be in tip-top physical condition. After that, I'll be done. So because of that, man, pay those fucking kids or let them go out and earn their own money while using the talent that got them the scholarship in the first place. Rant over. Let's go ahead, man. We've got quite a few games to discuss. It is Monday. Let's take a look at how the week shakes out from a DFS perspective. Shout out real quick to the homie DLN Sports, man. Dan, man, much love to you, bro. The Cash Line, go check them out. This is a YouTube channel for those cats and a Facebook group. Go check those guys out. Also, Loose Screw in the building. We've got Lorenzo Robinson, my main man, is in the spot as well, man. That is a Sumter guy. Lorenzo Robinson, man, Sumter guy, and we've got one of the best players in the country going to Duke. The homie Zion Williamson. Haven't seen him shoot the jump shot yet, but word has it that he can shoot it. So don't just think he's some crazy, strong as fuck dunker mule from the South that can't play the game. Like, do not forget that. He's from Marion. I'm sorry, he's from Marion. Sorry, he's from Marion. But he's from South Carolina. I saw that clip, babe. I'll check you out in a little while. All right. My wife, she's correcting me. He's from Marion. I'm sorry. So yeah, man. So today, Wednesday, February 28th, the last day of the month, Black History Month, have come to a close. We've got. That's Wednesday. I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Monday. I'm sorry. Monday, February 26th. Here we go. We've got a nice 10-game slate, and we've got a couple of nationally televised games here, where we've got NBA TV. We got the Golden State Warriors going to MSG to take on my New York Knicks. That should be a drubbing. That should definitely be a drubbing right there. That's gonna be a bad one. Then we got the Minnesota Timberwolves going to Sacramento to take care of the Kings. So a lot to look at in between all of those games, but a 10-game slate nonetheless. Then on Tuesday, we're gonna keep the fire going with a nice 6-game slate where we do have a couple of natty tellies. The Washington Wizards going to Milwaukee to take on the Bucks, and then the Clippers going to Denver. So that should be a good night there. A 6-game slate was usually in our wheelhouse, and we got the Hornets at home with the Bulls, man. I might go to that game. That's going to be a nice one. Then, February 28th, Black History Month comes to a close. We've got a really nice 9-game slate here with a couple of nationally televised games. The Golden State Warriors going to Washington, and then we've got the Houston Rockets going to the Clippers. That should be a good one. We get Chris Paul going back to L.A. We know what happened earlier in the season with all that mess with those same two teams. So this could be good. This could be good. Yeah. That might be nice. That might be nice. Then Thursday we've got a 4-game slate, and we usually have a small amount of games. We eating that Burt chalk or what? I'm with Mo. What you think he'll play? He's gonna go to state. Yeah, I agree. But then we got 4 games on March the 1st, opening up the month here. And we do have a couple of natty tellies, Philadelphia and Cleveland. And then we got Minnesota and the Portland Trailblazers. Then Friday, a big slate. We got another 10-game joint. The national televised games here are going to be Toronto and Washington Wizards. So the Wizards are going to be on TV back-to-back nights. Is that the case here? No, that's not. Okay. I thought that was the Wizards. No. The Wizards and the Raptors are going to be the ESPN game at 8 o'clock. And then at 10:30, we get the Timberwolves going to Utah. and my Knicks and the Clippers close out that evening. Then on Saturday, 7 p.m., we've got a really solid 7-game slate here with a couple of nationally televised games. One, actually, the Boston Celtics going to Houston in a nationally televised game. That should be a nice one there. Then on Sunday, we're going to close out the week with 6 o'clock. Okay, 4 games. It's going to be the main slate with the Pelicans starting off with the Dallas Mavericks. And then we got the Knicks closing that one out against the Sacramento Kings. So, good week. Really good week for basketball here. I am excited. I'm ready to get it in. Let's go ahead and chop up the slate, shall we? First game we got is going to be the Los Angeles Lakers going to Atlanta to take on the Hawks here. Yo, by the way, I am using RotoQL, a very solid site. Yo, this is going to be such a help for us when it comes to baseball season. If you don't have RotoQL, if you ask me what you should use, yo, get on this. MLB, this shit was nuts. For MLB last year, it didn't like give us a lot of plays. It just helped us construct lineups that we were very happy with. Because the way we roster cats in MLB was a little different from the way everybody else does, which is why we were really able to make our mark last year during baseball season. So we got Atlanta Hawks at the crib taking on the Los Angeles Lakers here. And this show is about looking at where the sites rank the specific players. You want to see what DraftKings put the price at as opposed to what FanDuel puts the pricing at. That way we know which way we can go and who we can believe in, okay? So let's take a look. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, against point guards, man, we're going to see the LA Lakers be one of the worst teams on the slate versus point guards. And you got Dennis Schroeder at 6.8. I mean, I'm not going to call him a core play, but he looks really good in this spot. I'm talking about a guy that I can definitely get behind at 6.8, okay? Now, we taking a look at the Lakers against point guard, Atlanta against point guards. They've been a lot better than usual. So I don't know if you want to use that as an attack point. Now you've got John Collins here at 5.8. This is one of the better matchups in the league for power forwards as well. I think point guard and power forward really solid. Big game. He's been so scoring dependent, but I think with against a guy like Bazemore here, he's somebody that you can definitely use. I really do. I really do. Richie Costa said, turn my fantasy game. That's 5 to 10 games. The worst team in the league right now against small forwards. And this is a guy that, if Lonzo Ball doesn't play, if Lonzo Ball doesn't play, you're going to see Brandon Ingram play a lot of point forward. If Lonzo Ball does play, you're going to see him on the finishing end of a lot of Lonzo Ball assists. So either way, I think that Brandon Ingram is a very solid play here, somebody that you could most assuredly take a look at. I love him as a player. I actually think this game is pretty dope. 223.5 point total with only a 2.5 point differential here. So this is a game that I really think can get us there. I really do. I like this game. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is nice. Brook Lopez, you're getting him so cheap at 4.3. He could be a usable option. Although I do not love him, he could be a usable option. And you look at when Isaiah Thomas is on the floor, who's he gonna guard? This is where cats like Isaiah Taylor comes in at 3.6, playing backup point guard minutes. Like, who the fuck is Isaiah Thomas gonna guard? Nobody, right? Who's IT2 gonna guard? So this is a nice one. Let's take a look at Lonzo Ball and see exactly what they've been saying about him. His estimated return is tomorrow. Ball will sit out. He sat out Saturday because it was a back-to-back, and the limits were kind of limited for him last time out. Anyway, the first game he played back. The minutes were fairly limited for him. He only played 17 minutes, so I'm not scared of him anyway. Pope, Ingram, yeah, man. Ingram, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope might want to get jiggy with Brook Lopez. I wouldn't have an issue there. Josh Hart really let us down last time out. Really didn't love Josh Hart, but this is a good game. I kind of like this game. I want to take a look over on FanDuel and see what the pricing discrepancies, if there are any. Let's take a look. Julius Randle 7.7. Ingram is 7K. Yeah, you're not getting a break on any of these guys, bro. Schroeder is 7K. Collins 5.8. Bays, Denman. Yeah, you're really not getting the break on any of these dudes in this spot. So the next game we got is going to be the Chicago Bulls going to Brooklyn to take on the Nets here. It is a ton of things to love here. And while you may think that point guard would be like a great place to attack, I think that's only true if we get If you're looking at playing Chris Dunn. If you're looking at playing Chris Dunn here, Chris Dunn is really in play. A very solid play. Against Brooklyn, Brooklyn does give it up to point guards. They've been a lot better recently, but I definitely think that Chris Dunn is a guy that you can use. I want to open this up and see what he's done against the Brooklyn Nets in a few games past. Let's take a look. 22. Oh, he hasn't played him yet. Oh, he hasn't played him yet because he was injured for that stretch. Yeah, I like Dunn. I like Dunn. Dunn is in play for me. We also look at how bad they've been against the power forward and against the power forward spot. Talking about the Brooklyn Nets, that's going to put Lauri Markkanen at 5.5 in play. Bobby Porter's at 6.3. He's going to be a guy that I think we can get behind. We look on the other side, and Zach LaVine is a game time decision. RSJ and LeVert should play. Just a heads up, y'all. And yo, to take a look at this, I'm glad you brought that up, big homie. I'm glad you brought that up because I'm really honest to say that power forward is the spot to attack the Chicago Bulls today. Power forward is the spot, and RHJ, if he's back and he's playing his regularly allotted amount of minutes, he is a guy that you can look at. You can attack them against centers too. So Jarrett Allen is going to be a guy you can take a look at. Damari Carroll at 5.9 looks to be playable. Even Dinwiddie at 7K if you don't see Zach LaVine. Now, Zach LaVine doesn't play. That's going to bump up minutes for David Nwaba at 4.9 is going to be more in play, more interesting, as is Denzel Valentine. So, Taj Gibson beat him up last game. Oh, yeah. So, this is a game I like. Caris LeVert is kind of interesting, too. Caris LeVert could be at 4.4. I could take some interest in Caris LeVert. D'Lo at 6.3. If he's starting, I'm about it. But if not, I'm not going to be all over it. He's got to start for me. D'Angelo Russell's got to start the game and play 30 minutes for me to really want to take a shot there. He's got to start. He's a guy that just doesn't play well off on the bench. You got to think about it. D'Angelo Russell was a first round pick. Was a guy that was highly touted. He doesn't play as well off of the bench. Like, I think he has to think he's the man. And how can you think you're the man when you're coming off the bench? So if he's starting, I think I can get by him. I can get by with him. If not, it's a 10-game slate. I don't have to have him. Let's take a look over on the FanDuel side and see what the pricing differences are. Zach LaVine 7.6. Okay, Chris Dunn is 6.5. Is that cheaper? Is that because that's what we're looking for? We're looking for that type of value. Chris Dunn is cheaper, bro. That's usable. Chris Dunn is $500 cheaper on FanDuel than he is on DraftKings. Yeah, Markkanen 6.1. That's cheaper. That's playable. Yeah, Markkanen is playable. Porter 7.1. He's priced all the way up, boy. He is priced all the way up. Nwaba 5K. Felicio 3.9. Blah. Spencer Dinwiddie 7.1. Yeah, that's usable. Jarrett Allen 5.4. Damari Carroll 5.6. RHJ 6.3. You're not getting much of a break on these cats. And then you got D'Angelo Russell is 7.2. He is 900 more than he is on FanDuel. Devin Stanley just stepped in the spot, man. What's up, big homie? Eric Grindal, my guy. What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Next game we got is going to be the Memphis Grizzlies going to Boston to take on the Celtics here. First thing jumps out to us is how bad the Memphis Grizzlies have been against the point guard spot. And you look at Kyrie Irving, priced at 8.7, coming off of a huge 60-point performance. He's in play. I hate playing Kyrie because he rarely makes value. But at 8.7 in this matchup, I think he's a usable play. This team does suck against shooting guards. The Memphis Grizzlies, that is an 11.5 point differential. So that's going to guarantee that the ownership is probably going to be very low in this game. Just because of the point total is going to scare people off. So Kyrie, Jaden Brown at 5.5 looks to be in play here. On the other side, we know that struggle points for the Boston Celtics have been power forward. You're looking at, JaMychal Green at 4.7 could be usable. If Jarrell Martin is going to play, he's a guy that could be usable. We should get Marc Gasol back. He's a game time decision. He should be back. If he does play, you could use him, but I wouldn't really love it that much. This is a game you don't have to get a lot of people here, okay? And real quick, David Stanley says about the Brooklyn game that a good punt could be Dante Cunningham. could be Dante Cunningham. So let's take a look over on FanDuel and comb through the pricing here for the Memphis-Boston game. Gasol 6.9, that is cheap. Harrison 5.6. Kyrie is 8.5. He is cheaper. That's going to be usable. Tatum at 5.5. Blah. 5.6 for Jaden Brown is not bad at all. Dylan Brooks at 4.5 and JaMychal Green 4.7. Definitely look to be usable there. Kyrie had led the Boston in scoring 40 plus times already this season. Yeah, Kyrie is a beast, bro, and he can do what he wants to do. It's just that they've been winning so many games without him really, shouldering so much of the scoring load. Like, he's been able to kind of start off, jump all over a team, score his 20 points in the first half or early in the third quarter, and then let everybody else mop up. And we haven't been getting straight killer Kyrie all year long. You know what I'm saying? We just haven't been getting that. So next game we got is gonna be the Golden State Warriors going to MSG to take on my New York Knicks. This is the largest point total on the slate with 230 points here. We got the Golden State Warriors slated to give up 12 in this spot. This is tough, bro. This is tough because if this game doesn't blow out, you're probably going to get some goodness here. But the chances of the game not blowing out is slim to fucking none. I mean, look at this lineup. Curry, Durant, Draymond, Clay, Jaja. And we got Enes Kanter, Michael Beasley, Tim Hardaway Jr., Emmanuel Mudiay, Courtney Lee, Trey Burke. Like, the only guy that I think, regardless of what happens, is going to get a ton of minutes is probably going to be Trey Burke. I mean, because they love the kid. They love the dude. They love for him to play, and they've given up. They've all but given up on the homie, and we've seen this, man. 30 and 26 in the last 2 games, 44 and 40. So I think you just continue to play him. I think you just continue to play him at that price. I mean, they don't love Mudiay. Jarrett Jack is pretty much out of the rotation, so I think you just play him. I think you do. Whether the game blows out or not, I think he's going to be out there. Hardaway Jr. at 6.4. We've seen how bad Golden State Warriors have been against shooting guards. I could play him in this spot. Other than that, no bueno. No bueno. No bueno. We got Kevin Durant at 10.5. That's a lot to invest in a guy that you may not see 4 quarters of. Draymond at 8K could be playable, as could Klay Thompson at 6.5. Aside from that, man, not a lot to love. And I'm sure, I'm positive one of these cats is going to score 30 points, okay? I'm high 20s at least. David West or Jaja, David West or Iguodala is going to score 20 plus easy and make it look really, really good. But who the fuck is it going to be? You know what I mean? With Jordan Bell coming back, could be a game time decision. So this is tough. That's a tough one. All right, so let's go look over on FanDuel at this very same game to see what the prices could be here. KD 10.2, he's a little cheaper. Draymond 8.1, 100 more. Klay Thompson is the same price, and I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Klay Thompson at 6.5, I kind of like that. Kanter at 6.7, Beasley 6K, Junior at 6.3. Trey Burke is 4.9. He's a little bit more expensive, so you're not getting a break on these cats, man. Next game we got is going to be the Detroit Pistons going to Toronto. Air Canada Center, man, to take on the Raptors here. And it's funny because the Raptors are favored here by 11 points at the crib in a 218 point total. That's tough. Devin Stanley says Nick Young. I never get the value in playing Nick Young unless you see him hitting like 8 3-pointers. I don't see the value in playing him. He's not going to rebound. He's not going to get steals. He's not going to get blocks. He's not going to do anything but chuck up the deep 3-point shot. And on a 10-game slate, bro, there's way better. There should be way better places you can go, right? So let's go ahead and chop this up, man. We got this team has really struggled against centers. I'm going to show you this. You may not believe this. Well, actually, yeah. Oh, yeah, point guards. Point guard and center is where the Detroit Pistons really struggle. Look at that. Against point guards, over the last 5 games, 58.6 is what they've been giving up. They're giving up a double-double to the position, 28 points and 12 assists. And this is against Kyle Lowry is coming up in this situation. They're coming in this situation. You saw what Kemba was able to do last night. I really like Kyle Lowry here. I really think Kyle Lowry's in play. Then we take a look at centers and what Detroit's been giving up against centers. They're right there too, bro. Giving up 50.9 over the last 5, 47 over the last 10, a strong double-double, 21 and 15. So for me, I think Valanciunas is a guy that I can look at here, as well as Kyle Lowry. I am not even opposed to DeMar DeRozan, because even against shooting guards, Detroit has really been struggling. Detroit has really been struggling. The one thing that they are 49 against the position over the last 5 games, 37 over the last 10. So they've really just started fucking up against them, right? This is with Avery Bradley gone. This is with all of the Detroit guys gone. The new look Detroit Pistons, they've struggled against all of these different positions. So even DeMar DeRozan doesn't play now. Would I stack the 3 of them? Probably not. I probably wouldn't stack them, but I think any one of these guys is playable. Maybe 2 if you like it. Look at Kyle Lowry at 7.3. That's almost like a Corey play for me. It is. On the other side, Andre Drummond at 9.2. Don't love Drummond here. I do think he's playable because, just that it factor, that star power of being a guy that good. He's definitely a guy that can go out and get 20 rebounds and 20 points. So he's going to be playable. He's going to be playable. Quick question from Eric Rendell talks about Vanfleet. Yes, because you look at it being an 11-point differential. If you believe in that and you think you get solid minutes from off of the bench, Vanfleet at 4.4 could be a usable option for you. It could definitely be a usable option. So then we've got I don't really like much else, bro. I don't like maybe Blake. That's it. I mean, I don't have a lot of love for the Detroit side. So I'd have to get an insane value for price-wise in order to to sop that up. I don't like that. So we got DeRozan is 8.2, Lowry is 8.3. Look at this. Oh my God. They're daring you to play him on DraftKings. You right now you're being dared to play him. Kyle Lowry is 7.3 on DraftKings, 8.3 on FanDuel. They're daring you to play Kyle Lowry on DraftKings, and I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that dare. Valanciunas is 6.8 on FanDuel, priced up some. Drummond is 9.9. Blake Griffin is 8K. So you are getting a discount on Blake. 8K on FanDuel, you're getting a discount on him. That's usable. You're gonna get a discount on Blake on FanDuel at 8K. But they're daring you to play the homie on DraftKings. I think we can take them up on that. Next game we got, it's gonna be the New Orleans Pelicans at the crib, defending home court, defending the Smoothie King Arena against the Phoenix Suns. Man, they come into town as a 231.5 point total, and the Suns are the 7-point favorite here. After what Anthony Davis did, how can you not look at him? And the DVP here says that out of all the positional stuff on the slate, this is out of 20 teams, this is the 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th best spot. This is the 5th best spot for power forwards, and it's a really great spot for centers. So that's gonna put Anthony Davis all the way in play for me. That's gonna put Drew Holiday all the way in play for me at 8.1. Very solid matchup against shooting guards. Rondo could make some hay here at 5.8. Even Etuan Moore is jumping off of the page for me at 4.3. This is a stack the Pelicans spot. It really is. This is a stack Pelican spot. It really is. It's just undeniable. This is a stack Pelican spot. On the other side, D Book at 8.3 looks to be a usable play. TJ Warren at 6.2 could be usable. Elfrid Payton at 7.7. I like this game, bro. I like this game. I really like this game. And I want to look and see the true DVP for centers against the Pelicans. I don't think the Pelicans are that bad. Okay, 43.4 over the last 5, and they've given up a strong double-double, 21 and 15 to the position. That's against centers. So Alex Len could be in play at 5.6 if you like it. They are on a back-to-back, yes. But yeah, it's the Suns, bro. Like, it's the Suns, man. But when do you not stack the Pelicans? That's right, yo. The Pelicans are stackable as fuck, bro. They are, man. They are. I like them here. So let's go ahead and take a look on FanDuel and see what the pricing looks like for this one. We've got AD is 12.5. Good lord, that's a lot of money. Drew Holiday 8.5. That's up there too, but I can get to it. Etuan Moore. Okay, cool. Elf is 7.5. Booker is 8.4. You're not getting a break on these guys. You're not getting a break on this one. Next game we got to be the Orlando Magic going to Oklahoma City to take on the Thunder here. And this could be a good one too, man. It's funny because the best spot for shooting guards on the slate, like the best spot for shooting guards on the slate, is against the Orlando Magic. The problem is, who the fuck are you going to use to exploit that? Like, does that put Josh Houston in play for us? You know what I'm saying? Like, the best spot on the slate for shooting guards is against the Orlando Magic. And so does that put you on Houston, or does it put Paul George more into consideration because he does play a lot of two guard for them? Maybe that could be it. Maybe that could be it. Or Raymond Felton maybe off of the bench at 3.7. But that is the best spot. But guess what? The second best spot on the slate is Oklahoma City, and that means Fournier, is in play. Fournier at 5.5 looks love. This is a dope spot for Fournier. Simmons is in play too at 4.8, very cheap. Aaron Gordon at 7.2, definitely a guy you can look at. Even Vooch, bro. I'm gonna show you against centers. Oklahoma City is really good against centers. Okay, 27.6 over the last 5, 42 over the last 10. So they've really tightened the screws up against centers. They've tightened the screws up against centers. I'm gonna show you shooting guard real quick. Look at that, Orlando Magic, give it up. Oklahoma City is giving it up. 59 over the last 5, 53 over the last 10. So shooting guard is stacked. Like this is a shooting guard slate. You can pretty much play like 3 or 4 shooting guards on DraftKings. Shooting guard is stacked on the slate. It really is. I mean, from Simmons to Fournier to Aaron Gordon, who I do like in the spot. I want to show you power forward too. So you take a look at this one. Look at Oklahoma City right there. The Bulls against power forward. We already talked about that. Miami is not on the slate, and then you got Oklahoma City Thunder giving up a strong double-double to power forwards to the position, 25 and 15. Go at 4 assists, 1 steal, 1.8 blocks, 1.2 3-pointers. That's a good one. Okay, that's good. So Gordon, Fournier, Simmons, guys that I really like here. Fournier, Gordon, Simmons. On the other side, of course, Russell Westbrook, 11.8. And see, because you like two guards against Orlando, but you don't like Josh Houston, I think that kind of helps us out in our decision making in terms of getting Russell Westbrook and or Paul George. I think that puts both of those guys in play. I think it does. I think it does. It puts both of those guys in play for me. Let's take a look over on FanDuel and see what the price points are. We've got Vooch 7.9, Aaron Gordon 7.8 priced up. Yo, Fournier, okay, they're daring you to play Fournier, bro. On DraftKings, they are daring you. They're saying, oh, okay, look at this. 6.4 on FanDuel. He's 5.5 on DraftKings. 900 more. They are daring you to play him on DraftKings. They are. Simmons, 4.7. Good price on him. He's 100 cheaper. That's a good price on him. On the other side, Russell Westbrook is 12K. 8.7 for Paul George. Houston's is minimum salary at 3.5. If you want to try to dig that up. So this is it, bro. Yeah. That's a good game. This game we got is going to be the Indiana Pacers going to Dallas to take on the Mavericks here. Very good spot in terms of centers, man. The second best spot on the slate for centers is what you're going to see against the Dallas Mavericks. We got Myles Turner here, and he is 6.7. Very moderately priced. It's a good price for Myles Turner. I want to take a look and see. Did he play for Texas? Where's he from? Where did Myles Turner play? Is he from Dallas? Somebody get that information. Okay, look at this against him. 31, 29, and 64 against Dallas. He's had a really nice game against them once. Somebody give me some information on this dude. I'm kind of thinking he played for Texas. I'm really thinking he played for Texas. Baylor. He went to Baylor. Where's Baylor? Somebody tell me where Baylor is. Yeah, okay. I knew that there had to been a connection there. Yeah, cool. He's from Bedford, Texas. So there's a narrative here. Yo, if I see a tweet, I'm gonna start. If I see a tweet that he's like giving out 89 tickets to his family in Dallas to watch him go there and play, I'm locking him the fuck in. For real. For real, for real. For real, for real. That's real talk. All right. So love Myles Turner going back to Texas in the second best position on. He was in the Longhorns? Alright. Let me see. No, he went to Texas. Yeah. He went to Texas. He went to UT at Austin. That's right. I thought that. That is my guy. He didn't go to Baylor. He went to Texas. You're right. You're right. Went to Texas. So, I'm on him. I'm on him. Going back to Texas. I'm on him. Charlie Bartman says, I didn't play tonight, but I got third place in the 45K and one. Fuck, that's what I'm talking about, bruh. Let's get it. That's right. So, yes, love Myles Turner here against the Dallas Mavericks. My research really didn't pull any of these anybody else really off of the page here. I mean, Depot shooting guard, I said, is so stacked that it's probably going to be hard for me to get to Depot under 8.9, and you couple that with the fact that I love Myles Turner so much in this game that there's probably not going to be anywhere for me to go here. Not Corey Joseph, not Bogdan, not Bojan Bogdanovic. Like, give me Myles Turner or give me Def in this spot. You know what I mean? Bedford is Dallas-Fort Worth, so definitely Narrative Street. Come on now, Adam. Thank you. That's why it pays to have a country-wide network of the smartest motherfuckers in the game. Thank you. That's why we're here. So Bedford, Texas is Dallas-Fort Worth. It is a suburb of Dallas-Fort Worth. He is going to the crib. So we like Myles Turner for the revenge. All right. Now, Indiana Pacers, struggle points for them were kind of hard to find. They're pretty much like decent across the board, against most. They don't really get done up by one specific spot, but they do give it up in certain spots. And the best matchup was small forward. I mean, you put Bojan Bogdanovic on Harrison Barnes, and I think it's a murder. I think it's a scraping. So give me some Harrison Barnes at 6.1. He's a guy that's so cheap in the spot. I definitely like him. Dennis Smith Jr. at 6.2 against Corey Joseph, who's a fairly decent defender, but I think Dennis Smith Jr. is in play here. I kind of do. I kind of like him here. I kind of like him here. Yeah. We did get a question to check on his minutes. Turner's minutes over the last 5 games: 22, 29, 27, 33, 23. I'm good. Yeah, I can play him. Give me some Myles. Myles is on my mind. All right. Let's go over to FanDuel and have a look. Charlie Whitman says, I like Corey Joseph in that game, and that's it. Okay. Take a look here. Vic is 10K. Oh my God. So okay. So if Vic Oladipo is 10K on FanDuel and he's 8.9 on DraftKings, that means we're stealing him if we play him on DraftKings. That means we're stealing him on DraftKings. That's what that means. Yep. Barnes is power forward. Wes Matthews. When they go small, he is. When they go small, when they take the big off of the court, then he is. But Dirk is gonna. If Dirk is out there with him, Dirk is gonna be the power forward. That's what I would look to. I would see. That's how I would look at it. He's not gonna guard Vic. Harrison Barnes is not gonna guard Vic. He's not gonna guard Thaddeus Young. He's going to guard Bojan Bogdanovic. You know what I mean? DFS little monster. What's up, big homie? Good to see you, man. So that's how I would be attacking that. Give me some Harrison Barnes. Yeah, look, Harrison Barnes is 5.8, bro, in a good spot, man. Harrison Barnes is 5.8. Very usable. Myles Turner is 6.5, very usable. Vic is 10K. He's 8.9 on DraftKings. That means he's playable on DraftKings. Dennis Smith Jr. is 6K, easily playable here. I like a few of these guys from this game, man. Those three are popping off to me, man. Turner, Smith Jr., and Harrison Barnes. I like that. I do. I'm gonna be real. Next game we got is gonna be the Houston Rockets going to Utah to take on the Jazz. And real quick, the guy that jumps off of the page for me in this spot is gonna be Chris Paul. Man, he's 8.8 under 9K. You haven't really seen him priced that low, and this is a very good spot for point guards. Point guards have been scraping the Utah Jazz recently. It's a 211-point total with a 2.5-point differential. I think that definitely favors the Houston side of this game. I like a lot here. Give me some Chris Paul. Give me Rudy Gobert, because we've seen the Houston Rockets struggle mightily against centers here. Gobert is going to be like the fourth or fifth option in terms of the true DVP here. So I do like them. I think Donovan Mitchell at 7.9 is going to be in play here. James Harden at 11K. If you want to get there, I think you can. Chris Paul versus Rubio, sign me up. Most definitely. I love Chris Paul here. He's one of my favorite plays on the slate. I really like Chris Paul here. When I like Chris Paul that much, if I love Harden, if I love Harden, it doesn't make me love Capella. But when I really love Chris Paul, it really makes me like Capella. Because I think, Harden is going to involve Capella already. But when I love Chris Paul, and I know that Harden and Chris Paul are going to involve Capella, that makes me really like Capella here. So Capella at 6.9, Paul at 8.8, both usable plays. I like those guys a lot. Then we got Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell, both guys that I do like. And then small forward is a real problem area for the Houston Rockets. Yes. Small forward is a real problem area. And you look at Jingling Joe Ingles at 6K, that could be a play that you really can get behind. I like that. All right, let's go over to FanDuel. Take a look here. See what we're doing now. Yo, this is the initial player pool, baby. We are building that bitch. We building it, and it's looking good right off the top. Chris Paul, ooh, he's 8.4 on FanDuel. Go, that's a value. He's 8.4. CP3, 53 and 58 against Utah last two games they played each other. Thank you, Loose Screw. Yo, he's 8.4, bro. That's stealing on FanDuel. I'm gonna tell you now. We're gonna build a FanDuel lineup, and I'm putting him in it. He's in it, right? Capella 7.7. Okay, so that's a big price jump for him. He's 6.9 on DraftKings, 7.7. That's 800 increase. Usually centers are 200 to 500 more, but he's 800 more. So they must believe in him. So that's gonna make me really want to play him more on DraftKings as well. And it could be because Depot is excellent defender that has a knack for steals and blocks. So in FanDuel, Depot is more useful for that site with the peripherals. Okay, I can dig that one. That does make sense. Yeah, that does make sense. All right, Gobert 7.9. You're not getting a break on much else, but Chris Paul 8.4. That's huge. That is huge. Last game we got is going to be the Minnesota Timberwolves going to Sacramento, take on the Kings. I remember, man, this is a Timberwolves with no Jimmy Buckets, man. Jimmy Buckets is out 4 to 6 weeks, I think, or even 6 to 8 weeks. So no buckets. You're not going to get that. The Minnesota Timberwolves are a 6-point favorite going into Sacramento. Right off the bat, Willie Cauley-Stein jumps off to me as a very usable option here. I do like him in this spot. We've got Jeff Teague in a very solid spot against Sacramento Kings in terms of what they do in point guard production. Definitely want to look at Jeff Teague in this spot without Jimmy Buckets. Somebody's going to get that usage. It's going to be him as a primary ball handler, so you're going to see a lot of Jeff Teague here. Towns is a guy. I don't want to pay 9.9 for Towns. I just don't. Even if it's against Sacramento, I want to pay it. I got other studs that I want to play. Like, I don't have to play it. I think I get exposure to this game and be good with Jeff Teague. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to do all of that. Give me Jeff Teague, I'll be fine. Wiggins, don't really love Wiggins too much, but shooting guards against the Minnesota Timberwolves are a real thing. Like, you can look for them, without Jimmy Butler there, you can look for them to get beat up along the perimeter in terms of wing guys. And I'm talking not only Bogdanovic, but I'm talking Justin Jackson. I'm talking Buddy Hield. at 5.3. I think these guys are in play, bro. I think so. Look at Cat's history versus the Kings. Let's take a look. 56, 69. Two huge games this year. 44, 60, 45, 34. And those games were last season. The bottom four were last season. So he's had two very huge games against him. Well, one huge one, 69 against him. But he had 56 against him the last time out. And at 9.9, that's what you need. At 9.9, that's what you need. You need him to score between 56 and 69 points. And he had the same story was against Houston too, and he shut the bed against them. But against Houston, yeah, he had 41 against Houston. Last big game was against Houston, and before that against. Okay, so I mean, Cat don't play well without buckets. So I don't love. I just don't love it. I don't love it. I think he's playable. I don't love it. I don't love it. So let's go and look on FanDuel and take a look here. But that was a very good observation, though. I mean, he has wrecked the shit out of him. 2 games this season, he really has. He's 10K, so he's more of it. Cat is more in play for me on FanDuel than he's on DraftKings. You know what I'm saying? I think 10K on FanDuel is easier to stomach than 9.9 on DraftKings. You know what I'm saying? So Teague is 7.5. Similarly priced on FanDuel. That's gonna make him a solid play. Willie Cauley-Stein 6'9", which is decent. Bogdan 5'4". You're not really getting much of a break on these cats though. Buddy Hield at 4.8 is usable though. I kind of like that on FanDuel. Buddy is cheap. So let's go now. Let's go ahead, man. Let's go on FanDuel and let's build. Let's go and build a line. We're gonna build a line and throw that joint into the dribbler. And of course, I'm going to solicit help from the squad as we do this. We're gonna throw a little dollar joint in the dribbler. And it's subject to change. It could change. It could rearrange. But I just want to get something tangible that we can all see and build off and look at. Okay. All right. Let's take a look here. All right. First guy we got point guard that we're gonna be looking at. Who's the point guard we like? Chris Paul. Bam. Love Chris Paul. The shooting guard that we talked a lot about, who we felt was in a very solid spot. Automatically, it was Drew Holiday at 8.5. They're on a back-to-back, so we're going to scroll a little bit and see if there was anyone else that we were interested in as well. Klay Thompson kind of lit up to us. Fournier at 6.4, but we think that's a little bit too priced up for him. So we're not going to go there. Bogdan at 5.4 looks to be a usable play. Yo, did we like Buddy? Let's take Buddy. I like Buddy there. I like Buddy. So a small forward. I think Barnes was the guy that I really wanted to get a piece of. At 5.8, come on, man. I want to get a piece of Barnes. All right. Then at power forward, who was our favorite power forwards play? Because we talked about RHJ, we talked about DeMarre Carroll, Aaron Gordon was somebody that we talked about at his price point. Then we got Markkanen and Portis, who were decent. I kind of go AG. Let's go AG. AG there, and now we can select our center. Is this okay? We got 6.6 per position. Is this a spot? Is this a spot we want to jump up and grab Anthony Davis and get to the money? They were on a back-to-back. There's a chance that they might not fall out. Devin Stanley reminds us that Belita is in play for us as well. You say hi. Say hi. This is the DFS baby. Yo, she's in the video. This goes to show you how long y'all been rocking with me. If the little baby I was holding is her, like this, if you've been around since then, this goes to show you how long you've been supporting me and showing me love, and I appreciate that, as I'm sure she does as well. Okay, so our center. Go ahead. You wanna go to Mama? Okay, tell Mama to give you some. She just stole my candy apple, the one I showed y'all earlier. She stole my candy apple. Thanks a lot. All right. So our top center play is Myles Turner. Myles Turner, yes, 6.5 for Myles Turner. Myles Turner, yes. Okay. Westbrook, Curry, Irving looks good. Lowry at 8.3 looks good, but he's so much cheaper. We're gonna play him on DraftKings. Oh man, Lou Screw, his first child's on the way in June, man. Shout out to you, man. Big love, homie. Rubio Dunn, who we did like at 6.5. Dunn is Dunn is 500 cheaper. I like Dunn at point guard. So we still got 6.7 less per player. Is there a guy? Ooh, yes, I like Tim. I like Brandon Ingram too at 7K. I like Brandon Ingram, but Bielitsa is going to be a more popular play though. Let's check the price on Bielitsa. 5.6. I don't have to play him. I don't have to play Bielitsa. Trey Burke. Trey Burke. Let's look at Trey Burke. Let's look at Burke. Let's see what the price is. 4.9. He's 5K. He's 5K. Okay. You play Trey Burke. Now we got set. So now we can pay up. Now we can pay up. Is this a Yeah, I don't want to play Bielitsa. Now we can pay up. KD in New York. I do like Brandon Ingram. We got 14 left, 7K per player. Shooting guard. Depot, no. There's really nobody to pay up for. Charlie Facts, that KCP Randall combo helped me take down the $25 single entry. I've been on them since they let me down yet. Yeah, I like Ingram. I like Ingram. I like Ingram in this spot. This is a very fair, balanced lineup. I kind of like this line. Wiggins, hell no. I don't like Wiggins. Wiggins is a bum. That's a big time tournament play right there. All right, so I'm gonna go down the list of shooting guards. Okay. All right, we got Fournier, Holiday, Thompson, Depot, DeRozan, and then all of those guys are in good spots. Like, all of those guys are in good spots. Okay, I'm just gonna listen to this. The squad says Wiggins. We're gonna play Wiggins. Okay, boom, bam. Wiggins is in. So we got 7.8 left for the power forward spot. Who do we like? We like Mirotic, Portis. Yeah. Fade Anthony Davis play Mirotic. Fournier and Blake. Blake and ooh. Oh, wait a minute. I like that. Yo, I kind of like that right there, though. Blake with the Fournier on him. Okay. So we got Chris Paul, Trey Burke, Buddy Hield, Evan Fournier, Harrison Barnes, Brandon Ingram, Aaron Gordon, Blake Griffin, and okay, so who was our late yo, Buddy is our late night hammer. We got a combination of, a little almost late night mallet. We got a late night mallet with Chris Paul. He's not a hammer because it's not the late game. So our late night hammer, you have no exposure to Suns, Pelicans, highest scoring. That's right. That's true. That's true. No Suns Pelicans, man. The one. Okay, so the thing that we were talking about is the fact that they're on a back-to-back. Like they just played back-to-back games. That is the one thing that kind of, a slight trepidation. Okay. And let's look at and they went into overtime last night. Trey Burke isn't starting, but he's probably gonna get a ton of minutes. Okay. And we did talk about that. All right. Let's go back. So 12.5 for AD. I just don't want to pay that much. I just don't want to pay that much. All right, so okay, let's get Holiday or Booker. Holiday. We get exposure with Holiday, right? We got 6.3 left per player. I just have a feeling about Myles Turner. I am playing him. I do. And then we've got 6.2 left for power forward spot. Marketing. Take Elf off of the shelf. Nah, I can't play it. I don't want to play Elf. Yeah, I like Drew Holiday here though. Sabonis versus Dallas, bro. I kind of like this one though. Well, I got Turner, Marketing, Gordon, Brandon Ingram, Harrison Barnes, Drew Holiday, Buddy Hield, Trey Burke, and Chris Paul. I kind of like it. Yeah, let's go. Let's go with it. There it is. Bam. The official night before lineup. The official night before lineup is Chris Paul, Trey Burke, Buddy Hield, Drew Holiday, Harrison Barnes, Brandon Ingram, Aaron Gordon, Lauri Markkanen, and Myles Turner. Much love to everybody that enjoyed the stream. I will be back with you all tomorrow night to break down the next slate of game, which is only 6 games. We're going to chop that up. This is the line I'm rolling out. Thank you all so much. Much love to you, man. If you're on FanDuel, keep it 400 tomorrow. If you're on DraftKings, keep it 350. But no matter what you do, keep it real, keep it honest, and always keep it 300. Peace.